Welcome back to Mental Evolution, taking you to the next level. Everybody talks about being successful and accomplished. Everyone talks about making money, traveling, and seeing the world, buying everything and anything that they want and need. But not up to half of the people that say it accomplish it. Do you know why? Let me tell you why. Because it's easier said than done. It's easier to talk than to actually walk. Okay, fine, it's not easy, but that doesn't mean it's impossible. What separates the talkers from action takers is self-discipline. And in this video, I'll be telling you how to master self-control and self-discipline. Number 1, know your weaknesses and your strengths. You can't solve a problem if you don't know what the problem is. Sit down and write out your flaws. What are the things keeping you away from reaching your goal? What are the distractions in your life? If you can't figure this out, then you can't be disciplined. It's just not possible. Nobody is born with the ability to be disciplined and have self-control. Successful people who rule the world are people who know themselves more than anyone does. They know their limits, their weaknesses, and their boundaries. If you have to avoid a lot of social gathering and spend more time with yourself, then do it. Knowing who you are is the first step to being a successful person. Number 2, get rid of distractions. So you've worked on yourself and you know your weaknesses. What next? Get rid of them. Listen, you won't have enough time to do everything you want to do, but I can guarantee you that you will have enough time to do the things that matter the most to you. So ask yourself, what matters the most to me? My future or the distractions keeping me away from working on my future? Some people try to convince themselves that they can do both. Listen, distractions never end. There will always be more and more, and the sooner you tell yourself the truth and stop trying to convince yourself otherwise, the better. Number 3, one step at a time. Always remember that you are not a machine. You can't go from a 0 to 100 in a snap. Have realistic plans and goals for your future. When you set an unrealistic plan with way more work than you can handle, but it looks good to look at because it makes you feel so busy. After that initial excitement, when it's time to get to work, you get so discouraged to even start because the workload looks impossible for you to accomplish. Start little and build up. Don't plan more than you can handle because others are doing it. Start with 1 or 2, and if you finish those, add 1 more. It's not about the plans you want to accomplish. It's about the plans you do accomplish. Number 4, keep going. The truth is, no matter what, you will always have good days and bad days. You will have good days when you accomplish everything you plan to do, and you will have bad days when you don't. Just because you have bad days doesn't mean you should relax or give up entirely. If every great person gave up when things got hard or anytime they had a setback, then they won't have accomplished anything. So start today to do things differently. And don't forget, you got this.